Maxi is a brilliant player, and he also showcases. He is also a flag bearer of our philosophy of play bold. So we wish and we feel that Maxi will come brilliantly good for us and help us win the first cup for RCB.
Exhausting, I think, is fair. There were a number of key moments throughout the day where we could have backed off, but we didn't, and we sort of had to push a little bit harder than perhaps we would have wanted. But in the end, delighted with the full squad.
I'm feeling very good. A lot of hard work, not so much by me, but by the huge and committed team that we have. And I would say, strategy into action, more than 9 on 10.
Yeah, I'm very happy. If I have to give a number, I would say 10 only because we followed a process, we followed a structure as to what we wanted, and we finally got that. So going by that, I think I'll give ourselves a 10 just for the work we put in and the benefits we're reaping of it as of now.
Royal Challengers always believe in embracing the challenger spirit, and we never give up and we play bold. That's what we saw in the auction too. I think so we have covered all the gaps, including foreign and Indian players. As you know, Maxi is a big player, Kyle Jamieson is a big buy, Daniel Christian with experience, and our fresh Indian talent who performed really well. I think we have a brilliantly balanced side.
No, I think we were clear what we wanted. And finally what happens is you have a total purse for which you need a total quality of team. And I don't think it's about maximizing individual value for money. It's about optimizing the value for money for the total purse and the total team that you have. And if you have some critical slots which you need to fill, it doesn't matter what the price is. If you can afford it, you've got to fill it. Because otherwise everyone else also becomes ineffective if that team doesn't work together. So I think, looking at individual value for money, I think just puts unnecessary pressure on those individuals. We have to make them deliver for the team.
Look, we knew Maxwell was going to be pushed. We thought CSK were going to be the one. We were never sure how far they would go, and potentially they could have gone even further. So we were lucky to get that one because that set up our auction. Obviously, as we said, we wanted Maxwell through the middle order for us to help out AB and sort of share the load a little bit there through the middle. The three quicks, Morris, Joe Richardson and Jamieson, were always going to go for a high price. So it was just a matter of what that price was going to be. We obviously pushed pretty hard for all three. But we knew as the auction progressed, because we were able to get some of the Indian players at cheaper, it allowed us to push a little bit harder. So in the end, it worked out nicely.
We knew that we were going to be pushed for two of the main picks we were looking at, and they were way above the budget. But finally, like I said the other day, it comes down to the gaps we found in our team, and we tried to identify the individuals who would help us fill those gaps, be it the international picks or the domestic picks. I think we struck gold with the domestic players, getting them at base, but it's just a number. It's got to do with the small auction also. With a bigger auction, pretty sure we're not going to be seeing these numbers, but it's just that the day and time. We just can't control these things. We fill the gaps, and we found the guys who we think will fill the gaps.
Putting the right team on the park was critical for us, not the budget, because we have to win the cup. Budget comes second.
Absolutely stoked with our picks in the auction. Everyone knows about what Mohammad Azharuddin and Sachin Baby can do. They've obviously been exposed either in the IPL or in the recently concluded Syed Mushtaq Ali. But the other players like KS Bharat, Suyash Prabhudesai, Rajat Patidar, I'm very excited to see how they're going to add value to our team. And the fact that we got them at base price is brilliant. KS Bharat is now currently with the Indian team as one of their backup keepers, and Suyash Prabhudesai, I'm hoping for good things from him. He's a good player at at the middle of the innings, and Rajat Patidar is a solid batsman. We're really excited and happy to have them on board. So the fact of the matter is that we've had a look at these guys not for this Syed Mushtaq Ali alone. We've been having a look at them for the last at least 18 to 24 months. So we've been following almost all the games they play, be it the Syed Mushtaq Ali or the Vijay Hazare, even the Ranji Trophy. So we know what they've been doing. So like I said earlier in our scouting profile, we try to answer questions we are looking for as far as the technique, the tactical part of it. And most of the guys hopefully have ticked off all the boxes we're looking for.
Exciting, very exciting. And I think exciting in terms of not many people know too much about them, so we're really happy. Obviously we've got Azruddin, you know, Padatar is a really quality player. Sachin Baby's been at RCB before, and that left-hander, which we really wanted, especially through the middle. And if we can start to turn, he's going to become critical in that role. You know, those were huge buys for us early on. To get Prabha Desai, who's a known finisher. Not many people know him. You know, he's from Goa, but a real power player. So look, exciting, and you know, many others as well. But those are the key ones. Oh, look, we've got a number of experienced players. So, you know, we've bought some young talent, but we've also bought a real experienced core of players, so to add to the ones we've got. So, you know, they'll turn up, they'll have Indian experience. We've just got to put the cream on top and make sure they're really clear in the roles that we want them to play.
The coaching staff and, you know, the analytics team and the support team have, I think, you know, put in a huge amount of preparation, a lot of rigor, a lot of detail, a lot of backup options. If plan A didn't work, then what's your plan B? And I think we had thought it through in great detail, and I think that's why we were able to execute, you know, exactly as per strategy. Right? So I would really like to thank them for the huge amount of effort. But that's only half the job. The other half is to now coach these guys who we bought today and make them really deliver on the field. And I have no doubt they're going to do that too.
No, we last year we had 21 and we didn't want to go beyond 22 because a small team size is critical at these COVID times to maintain the bio bubble, logistics, traveling, building the culture. And we don't want too many players resting on the bench too in terms of, so we are bang on. We didn't want anything more than 21, 22. No, we had multiple mock auctions in terms of, and this is the perfect showcase of strategy into action. I think so. We are bang on from that point of view. The entire team is very happy, including our players. Virat, Yuzi, all are happy in terms of what we have got. And now we need to see in terms of next 1 month is prep time. Let's see how we perform and Isala Cup.